Okay, here we go. Just a little bit more. Ah, missed it. Hey guys, okay, so we have a visitor in our house. We've been living here for about 6 years now, and we've never had to deal with anything like rats or mice or any ants or anything like that at all. But as Amory and I over the weekend were cleaning out one of the sheds, which is connected to the house but sort of separate, we came across this box of t-shirts of mine, and as you can see here, this one is in a pretty sorry state and it looks like it's been ripped to shreds basically. And I decided to set up a Nest Cam, because we've got a couple of these little Nest Cams which can basically constantly monitor your house just for security, and they have an infrared nighttime mode as well. So we set that up, and surprisingly we found some footage of a little mouse, a really cute little mouse, but we found the culprit, and we've decided to try and somehow catch it. Now, I'm not a big fan of killing animals. I wanted to try and humanely catch it, so I'm going to try a couple of ideas that I found out online, a couple of different ways to try and catch it. The first one I think involves like a glass, and what you do is you put a little a coin underneath, so you just prop it up, and then the mouse supposedly goes inside, and then as he tries to get the peanut butter, it then comes down on him and he's sort of trapped inside, ready to be, you know, collected and then released. Another option which I haven't tried as well is where you get, I think, like a tub, and you prop that up, and then as and when you see it, you sort of somehow attach it to a piece of string, and then you pull the string as quickly as you can, and hopefully you have him trapped inside. So we're going to try a couple of those options and see how we get on. Okay, so here's the Nest set up on my main computer. You can see both of the traps there, or rather one of the traps there. So we will find out shortly how lucky we get with capturing it. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit more. Ah, missed it. Okay, so day 2 of Catch the Mouse, and we have a double set up tonight. Okay, so trap number 1 is a simple glass, and we've smeared some peanut butter, I don't know if you can see that, on the inside of that glass, and it's held up by a little 2p piece here. So the idea is that the mouse comes through there, he stands up and tries to get the peanut butter, but as he does that, the weight of it will shut the glass down. Obviously he'll be nice and safe underneath there. I'm saying all this, there's a little hole just down here, and he's probably listening to every word I'm saying and having a good old laugh. Plan B is this little contraption. So we've got like a bucket underneath, and we've got a simple kitchen roll tube which has been sort of roughly formed into a triangle, and at the very end of it, down this end, we have some peanut butter. So if I just focus on there, you can see the peanut butter there. The idea is that Mousy goes through here, travels down to the other end of the tube, where he sees the peanut butter, and then the weight of, his weight will actually drop the kitchen roll down into the bucket, and hopefully he'll be trapped into there. Hey guys, okay, so last night unfortunately we had another night of not being able to catch the mouse, so I've given up looking on YouTube for inventive ways to try and catch it, and I have got my delivery from Amazon with a cool little mouse trap which will allow us to humanely catch it and then release it into the wild, so fingers crossed for tonight. Okay, so I have baited the trap with peanut butter, some sweet corn, and also some sunflower seeds. So this will do the trick and we will catch Mr. Mouse. Okay, so gone away is the glass trap, and we are going to pop this just here. There we go.
All right, David, do you want to explain what you are doing with a cardboard box with a bunch of holes in it?
Holes in it, yeah. It wasn't a machine gun experiment or something. No, right, so what we're doing is we caught the mouse last night, so we're going to transport it in the trap into this little box. Amelia's going to look after it in the car, and then we're going to go release it in the wild. So let's go grab him.
All right, okay. The little mouse, which I think shall remain nameless for the purposes of... Let's have a little look.
It's got lots of sesame seeds in there for him as well to keep him happy on the little journey.
Oh my goodness.
He's very sweet, isn't he?
I know, they are cute,
but he is covered in germs most likely, so
yeah.
It's the kindest thing to do is to go release them into the wild. It's like we're not big fans of killing things in this house. So.
Yeah, best thing to do. So did you keep it in the trap in there?
Yeah, kept it in the trap. Yeah, and then so we've got lots of ventilation
just so that
there.
it's secure.
We've got some little supplies for him for when we release him, because apparently, even though he'll run away from where we are, it's just he'll know that he can come back and get some supplies to set up a new home somewhere. So yeah,
that's very kind of you.
Relocation.
You did his first food shop for him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to go put this in the car. I've got the gloves on just so if there are diseases, they're not passed on or anything. So I'm probably being a little overcautious, but yeah.
We've never done this before. So.
No.
All right, let's go.
Hey Mills, so you've just finished school, yeah?
Yeah. You can tell by her hair she has.
I know. I know. So what's in the box?
A mouse?
Yeah, we saw it, didn't we, at night time?
Yeah, at night time.
So what are we going to do with it now?
Release it into the forest.
Okay, let's go.
You enchant me, even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe.
Okay, so you were saying you wanted to find a branch?
Well, yeah, like a fallen tree trunk will be good.
Ooh, careful, Mills.
Now we're going to try and film him coming out in slow-mo
Oh, what, on your phone?
on the phone. So
Okay, we're gonna get dual angles of this experience.
the angle.
Have you given it a name?
Yeah,
Oh no, I thought we weren't naming it.
oh.
That's alright.
Attached to it, kinda.
No.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Attached to it. You're eating it.
He is very sweet, Amelia, but listen, these guys don't belong in our home, or in our shed. They weren't really in our home. They're more at home out here in the wild, so get as attached as you want, but Mickey is going out. He's probably wondering what's going on at the moment, but don't worry, little one, you're going to be much happier out here in the lovely Blackdown Forest than in that little box, all right?
But what if the foxes get home?
Well, listen, he's in nature now. That's what happens in the wild. He'll be fine though.
Okay, so we're just gonna.
Jakey, you hold the
This
back.
is where
I'll hold the seed.
David hopes that everyone doesn't get to hear him scream like a 5-year-old.
Oh gosh, I saw him. I saw him coming towards me then.
All right then. So what's the plan?
Okay, so the plan is
You pull out all that.
we're gonna set this up just here. Okay.
I'm gonna lift it up. Can I lift it up?
We're gonna just put a few little things on here for him, just down here along the way.
What, to tempt him out? I think
tempt
he's. Don't you think he'll just bolt
Yeah,
out?
he will bolt, but we're gonna put this down here for him.
Right.
Here we go. You ready, guys?
Oh no, I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
Yeah, little mouse.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Please don't run at my feet, little mouse.
Tell you what I'll do. Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
There he goes.
There's Mickey.
Hey!
Woo!
There he goes. All the way up there. Look.
Bye.
Look, he's over there. There he goes. Can you see him jumping all the way up there?
The kids are not throwing the seeds to him. Listen, they're gonna be there so he can come back this evening and have a good dinner. Right, job done.
Job done. Hopefully, there might be more at home. See, it wasn't actually in our house. It was in our sunroom, which we don't really.
It has like a shed.
Yeah, we got
attached to
kind
it.
of like the Lego room. It's where we put all our Lego. But
He's
it's-
been living in David's Lego city.
Yes, yeah. We think he's been like going in like all the little shops that we've made out of Lego.
We like to think that.
Yeah, but no. Basically the reason why he's there is because it's that part is open to outside, so he's probably getting up through underneath the shed boards.
Yeah,
underneath.
there's a bit of an opening, so.
But yeah, no, but it's good to, you know, release him into the wild humanely as opposed to killing him, because look, at the end of the day, or killing him, all that does is make some people feel better about themselves that, oh yeah, there's no more mice in my house.
Yeah.
But this way, he's out there.
But we want him gone,
Yeah,
just in a
yeah.
nice way.
But we might be back here again tomorrow if it turns out that there's more. So
Oh, we'll see.
anyway, but that's it. He's free.
Right, okay, on a totally different subject, so changing lanes from the whole mouse incident, we come to you with a public service announcement. As we're in summer now, and there's many of you that are out in your gardens, tidying things up and making things look pretty, David decided to make yesterday evening very exciting and fell off of our ladder while he was up there trimming the hedge with a chainsaw. So I was just getting the kids, so yeah, hence the limping.
Yeah.
The limping. This isn't just like a new stylish walk that he's trying out. Yeah, I was pulling the kids out of the shower. I had no idea that he was out there even doing this. And all of a sudden then we just heard him coming in, shouting, yelling, obviously in tremendous pain because he'd fallen from the ladder with the chainsaw. Thankfully it shuts off the minute your finger's not on it, but he had a really bad impact to his stomach, which we first thought was the only problem.
Here you go. There's my war wound.
Yeah.
And then my knee was the worst part.
Yeah, the knee, okay, so we just thought it was the stomach. Obviously he was like holding his stomach in tremendous pain, and then all of a sudden he said, oh, my knee hurts as well, and lifted up his jeans to reveal a horrific gash on his knee. So we're not too sure if he hit it against the actual hedge cutters or if it was on one of the ladder steps. But it was awful, and it was bloody, and it was gruesome, and it was just a bit chaotic. So he had to kind of be whisked off to the hospital, where he had a horrible time with lots of injections and stitches and everything. But
16 injections, 32 stitches, I think.
Yeah,
it
just
was,
to get the facts straight.
Yeah, but listen, it was painful, but like I said, it's
it could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are how horrible things happen.
My mum came up to help, and like I said, Amory and my mum know pain better than I could possibly imagine. So
just because I've given childbirth, he's never allowed to know like what pain is. No, it was absolutely horrible, and it was really scary, especially for Amelia, who saw some of it. So anyway, be careful out there on your ladders and with your hedge cutters this summer, and be safe, okay?